This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
She's toured the world and now she's stopping at a church in our area. We'll tell you where you can see Sarah Vienna next. Come in and get warm, and thank you for watching. I'm Ken Kara, and remember to watch us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and anywhere, anytime with the Samsung Productions app. Headlines get us started from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Hazleton City Council approved the first reading of the city's 2018 budget. Council's plan totals just over $9,425,000 and does not include any hike in taxes or fees. Mayor Jeff Cassatt's proposed spending plan totals about $1 million more and includes leasing or selling municipal authority assets. Because of the recent election, the budget process is extended through February 15th to allow new council members to amend it. You can read more about the budget in today's Standard Speaker or at standardspeaker.com. A well-known singer-songwriter is bringing her music to our area, all to benefit orphan children. Lisa Sugart explains.
Today, I'm pleased to welcome to our studios our good friends from Faith Assembly of God Church in Hazel Township, here to talk about a special benefit concert. Joining me today is Pastor Rodney Murphy from the church and Jackie Reed, who is their new marketing director. Thank you both for being here. Pastor, I guess let's start with, this is singer-songwriter Sarah Vienna and the Firm Foundations Romania. That's who it will benefit, this concert, and she is performing.
Yes.
So tell us, I guess, her story, how she came to be coming to Faith Assembly of God.
Right. Well, thank you for having us on. We're always glad to be here with you. This is a really great story. I wish I had more time to tell the whole thing, but we met Sarah through her sister attending our church, and her story began to unfold where we learned that as a young teenager, she was in Romania and went into a hospital where she saw all these babies in this room that were basically wrapped in rags, and said, what is this about? And come to find out, these were babies that were left behind by the gypsy people, the Romas, not because they didn't care, but because they couldn't afford the children to care for them. And it moved her so much as a 19-year-old that she committed her life to making a difference in this beautiful area of Romania.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Yes. So now she's also, in addition to the good work she's doing, she's a talented singer-songwriter. So she'll be performing at this benefit concert, and you hope everybody comes out. So what kind of music is she bringing us?
She is a fantastic songwriter and singer. She tells her story through her songs. It's going to be a fun night because it's going to be Christmas oriented. We're going to be singing Christmas songs together, as well as learning her story through her songs.
It seems like the perfect story for this time of the year. Jackie, we need the details on when we're going to be seeing this singer-songwriter Sarah Vienna. So when's the concert? Who can come, and how do they do it?
Everybody's welcome to come. We're really excited to invite pretty much everybody, and the concert is Saturday, December 16th at 6:30 p.m. at Faith Assembly of God, and we really hope to see all of you there.
Now, do we need tickets in advance, or how does this work?
Nope, no tickets. Feel free to show up, bring a friend. Like I said, all are welcome.
And if they want more information, where do they go? How do they contact you guys?
So if you want more information for the concert, you can check out our website at faith-ag.com. And if you need more information, if you have questions, you can email me directly at jackie@faith-ag.com.
So this is a fundraiser for this organization, so you're hoping people will make a donation for the cause?
Yes, definitely. We'll be taking a love offering at the end. People will have an opportunity to meet Sarah, to get to know her, and if they're interested in supporting her more, they're able to do so.
All right, very good. Well, this is Saturday, December 16th at 6:30 p.m. at Faith Assembly of God Church. That's right past the Laurel Mall there in Hazel Township. You just turn at Becker Roofing, I know, is where you turn to go. And before you go, I wanted to help give you a plug because people can actually meet her at a special breakfast you're having a few days before this.
That's right. You know, I'm so impressed with what she is doing in Romania that we sent letters out to pretty much all the churches and nonprofits of our area, inviting everyone to come. If you didn't get a letter, I apologize, but I want to invite you to all expenses paid breakfast at Perkins Restaurant, which is right next to our church there also in Hazel Township. It's going to be on December 14th at 8 a.m. I'd love to buy you breakfast so that you can meet Sarah. You can ask her questions. She's going to give a presentation to give you more intimate details of what's happening there in her area of Romania.
Very good. And of course, if you are going to the breakfast, they'd like to have an idea of a count, so you can give them a call at 459-2410. Of course, the area code is 570 to let them know you'll be attending the breakfast, but you don't have to call in advance. Just show up for the concert. Again, that is taking place Saturday, December 16th, 6:30 p.m. I wish you all a wonderful holiday season. Thank you for coming in. I hope that everyone will attend this beautiful concert to celebrate the season and to help those in need.
I think I heard free breakfast. Thank you, Lisa. Well, it's day number 3 of our 13 Days of Christmas giveaway from SSPTV, the Laurel Mall, and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. For 13 days, one lucky winner will be drawn from the many entries dropped off at the Laurel Mall. And now, here's tonight's prize.
On the third day of Christmas, SSPTV gave to me a $50 gift card to Gold's Supermarket.
And our winner tonight is Pat Kontorovich of West Hazleton. Congratulations, Pat. We'll be in touch. Stay tuned for more great prizes as we celebrate the 13 days of Christmas. And time now for our weekly feature from Sacco Chiropractic.
So who out there watching makes a doctor's appointment and then maybe the day before, the day of, you're like, I don't feel like going, and you cancel it? I'm horrible at that. Sorry to my dentist and to my chiropractor, but I do that. And I know some people watching can relate to this. And we're back here at Sacco Chiropractic to talk about ways to keep you consistent and keeping your appointment.
So one thing that we're going to talk about, is kind of a little awkward, a lot of patients don't really like to talk about it, is that time of the month.
Yeah.
So your menstrual cycle. A lot of our patients cancel. They say, I don't really feel good. I feel bloated. I don't want to come in. Chiropractic has a huge benefit to helping the cramps, helping the bloating, helping everything that's going on in that time of the month. So there's actually a ligament that attaches to your uterus that connects to your sacrum, which is the lowest part of your back. When you get adjusted, and we specifically use a drop table on somebody, and it's very gentle adjustments to try to move that sacrum, and it'll actually loosen up that ligament, and it could actually make that time of the month go a lot smoother.
Well, that makes a lot of sense because a majority of women will say, oh, I have severe back pain. And if everything, like you said, is connected, as everything is affected by the spine, that would make sense. So if you do have an appointment, or maybe if you don't have an appointment, you want to make one for that time so that you can get adjusted.
We have patients that schedule their once-a-month wellness visits right around that time of the month. They know that's the week, that's the day, that's when it hits, and they'll come in here and we timed it perfect, and it helps them get through. And a lot of our patients don't realize that, and when they finally do figure that out, they wish they've known it for that long.
Very good. Skip the Tylenol and come here to the chiropractor. Thank you to Dr. Scott Sacco. We're here each and every week on SSPTV News.
Thanks, Janine. Hey, did you know at home our programming is available tonight and every Wednesday from 6:30 until 8 p.m. on our high-definition channel 513. You can also catch a rebroadcast of SSPTV News tonight at 8 p.m. on both channels, Channel 13 and HD 513. Coming up, if you're in the giving spirit this holiday season, find out how you can send a group of 8th graders on a big class trip. And later, the great debate. Should Saquon Barkley of Penn State be a Heisman Trophy finalist? Did he get snubbed? It's a special Dave Day on SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Today we are here in Mrs. Petrovich's 8th grade class at Holy Family Academy School in Hazleton, and I'm pleased to be joined by students Liam Leonard, Robert Jones, Pat Flynn, and of course the principal of Holy Family Academy, Mr. Don Basic. They're here today to tell us about a fundraiser that is going on. They're selling tickets now, but you'll be winning all the goodies in the month of January. So, Liam, I'm going to start with you. Tell us about this raffle fundraiser.
So we are raising money for our 8th grade class trip to New York City. We are trying to see an appreciation of the arts play on Broadway.
So, are you excited about this?
I'm very excited. It sounds very fun.
So, has it been easy selling the tickets so far? Because they're going to win some great prizes, right?
Yeah, they're going to win a lot of good prizes, gift cards, and other things like that.
All right, so that sounds fun. You're going to get great prizes, and these kids hopefully will get to go to New York City. So, Robert, you have the specifics about how this works, so tell us.
We're selling each ticket for $5 a piece, and during the month of January, each day during the lottery, if your number is called, you can win a different prize each day. So like for January 1st, we have a $50 Visa gift card. For January 2nd, we have a $50 Frankie's and Pizzeria and Restaurant gift card. And like for January 3rd, we have a Sand Spring Sand Trap gift card.
Wow, nice. So each day you're winning a prize valued of at least $50, right?
At least $50.
Oh, so some good stuff on there. Is there stuff on there you want to win too?
There's some stuff.
Okay. Now you can buy the tickets here at the school at Holy Family Academy on North Laurel Street, but you guys are going to be out and about, Pat. So tell us where they're going to be on Sunday so maybe people will see you and want to buy tickets.
We'll be at Gould's Sure Save from 9:30 to 1 o'clock selling the tickets in front of the door.
All righty, so you're going to be standing outside as people are going in, especially after church and everything,
Yeah.
right? Lots of crowd. You're hoping to get a big turnout and a lot of people to buy these tickets.
Yes.
All righty. So what's some of the things maybe you want to win that you saw on the ticket?
Anything.
Anything? You just want to go to New York City, right?
Yes.
All right. Sounds like a good deal. Help the kids get to New York City by buying these wonderful lottery tickets for the lottery, and that way you'll win a great prize and they get to go. Mr. Basic, come on over and tell us about how important this is for the school like this to help the kids do special things like a trip to New York City.
It really is one of the things that has become a tradition here at Holy Family and has been being done for many years, where our 8th grade class, we like to give them kind of a big send-off. And the New York City trip has always been one of those. But again, it fosters their appreciation of the arts, and that's part of what we try and instill in them here at Holy Family.
Now, these kids are leaving, but you're hoping more kids will be coming, so you're already thinking about registration for next year, even though it's not the end of the year yet.
We are. We always laugh because certainly the Christmas holiday season gets very busy, but actually our busy time of the year begins toward the end of January, where we begin our re-registration process and our kind of promotion of the school, which we try and do all the time, but to get students to come and join us here at Holy Family. Catholic Schools Week is the last week of January into the first week of February this year, and that's when we begin our registration process for the next school year. So we have quite a few activities planned that I'm not sharing with the students here yet, but we try and make it a fun week, but we also try and keep our Christian values and the school spirit in place during that week also. So we get very busy, but we're looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll be able to get over that 200 number this year.
All right, sounds great. If you have any questions or you'd like to learn more about Holy Family, or you want one of these tickets that they're selling, where do they call?
Call 570-455-9431.
All right, you heard it here. And if you can't come to the school to get one of the tickets that they're selling, remember they're going to be at Gould Sure Save on Route 93 in Cunningham, and that is from 9:30 until 1 this Sunday. So please be there, help support the kids, and maybe you'll win some great gifts in the process.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
A beautiful royal blue sky over St. Joseph's Church in Hazleton. Back in my CYO basketball days, we used to play against the St. Joseph Royals at the school across the street. Here's a local forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly clear and cold with a low in the mid-20s. And then on Thursday, it will be sunny with a high in the mid-30s. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low of 22 degrees. Friday, more sun with a high near 31. At night, mostly cloudy, low of 20 degrees. Saturday will be partly sunny, high near freezing. Saturday night, 30% chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy, low of 20 degrees. Sunday looks partly sunny with a high of 27, and then at night, partly cloudy, low of 19 degrees. Well, the clock is ticking on a great offer from the Hazelton YWCA. Join the Y now through December 31st and save $50 on adult, single parent, family, and family memberships because there are no joining fees for the rest of 2017. For more information, call the Hazelton YWCA at 570-455-2046. From the blue screen to a green screen, your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers for Wednesday: pick 237, pick 3017, pick 4 9945, pick 5 54325, and your wild number is 6. Up next, for the first time I think in 4 years, I disagree with Dave Seaman on Dave Day. Our John Eric Poli will break the stalemate on a special Dave Day next.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
It's another Dave Day on SSPTV News with Dave Seaman, Standard Speaker Sports Editor. And we have John Eric Poli in here today. And Dave, I had to bring John in kind of as a third party, but everyone knows we're Penn State fans. When Saquon Barkley was left out, not being picked as a Heisman finalist, I was okay with it last night. I kind of went through and thought, all right, toward the end of the season, maybe that flash wasn't there. But today, as I was doing research for the segment and I saw all the stats I'm going to put up on your screen, I saw red as a Penn State fan. I said, I don't know if I could be totally unbiased about this. And Dave, listen, I've watched every single down of Saquon Barkley play this season. I've seen him block. I've seen, him with the kickoff returns for a touchdown. The plays he's made all around, I think definitely deserve to be there. I mean, all around, one of the best college football players in my mind. In fairness, I only saw one game from Bryce Love, but still, I just think the numbers, I think Saquon should be there. You agree?
I do agree that he is one of the best players in the country. Does he deserve to be there? I mean, there are other great players too, and it basically comes down to a numbers award. I mean, the people that put up the biggest numbers usually are going to be the people that win the Heisman Trophy. Intangibles are going to work well for Saquon and his teammates, and it's going to work well for him at the next level if he decides to go pro. But right now, I mean, he just didn't have the numbers. And you're only picking 3 finalists too. You're not picking 5 finalists or 10 finalists at one time. You had that many people going to New York for the award ceremony. So when you only get 3 people to pick, and you're picking against some of these guys with outstanding numbers, Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson. Again, he could easily be a 2-time Heisman Trophy winner, and he was basically the whole offense for Louisville too. And like I said, Baker Mayfield. I saw Love, the Stanford running back too. He had an outstanding year too, but he was hobbled a little bit at the end of the season too. You could debate all you want whether Saquon's a better player or he had a better season, and it comes down to a popularity contest. And the games where Penn State was the most visible this year, Michigan State and Ohio State. Saquon had a big kickoff return against Ohio State, had a long touchdown run, about a 36-yard touchdown run, but really didn't do that much in that game. And the Michigan State game, he had a chance to help his cause as well, and he really didn't from an individual standpoint and from a team standpoint.
All right, I disagree. Now, Dave, you said, so you think they got it right. Those 3 people are the people who should be there.
Yeah, I think that they got it right as far as, is Saquon one of the best players in the country? No doubt about it. But again, you're only picking 3 people.
All right, I want to go to that numbers game Dave was talking about, though, because, John, you gotta calm me down a bit here. Saquon has more total yards than Bryce Love, more total touchdowns than Bryce Love, more receiving yards than Bryce Love, more return yards than Bryce Love. And again, I look at that game, Dave, I think at Ohio State, and that when you talk about the visibility, the Iowa game, he took over that entire game. Now, here's my problem with it. I feel that was early in the season. The Heisman voters maybe forget about those early games a bit, or should it be, toward the end of the season what the players are doing? I think consistently, Saquon, one of the 3 best. Okay, I'm calm. John, your perspective. Dave says they got it right. Did they get it right?
Honestly, it's a coin flip. I really feel that Bryce Love and Saquon Barkley are right in the mix. So, it sucks that one person has to get taken out of that. And I wish they'd go back to the whole 5 system. When they had the 5 finalists, then this problem, at least someone gets in. Then it's going to come, because if you're going to look at the votes in a 5-person system, I think between Love and Barkley, the number's going to be so close to who's in that 3rd spot. They're definitely not going to win. I think Baker Mayfield's going to win. I think everyone, knows that. Yeah. But I don't know, it's close. And whenever you're in an argument like this, what I always say is, well, draw the line. Let's draw the line. And I like what you said. They look at the end of the year, okay? And I think the whole thing with this end of the year, right, we draw this line. We're going to draw the line at, they look at a whole season. And at the end of the year, there were some games where Barkley might not have put up as much numbers as Love did. And if you look at Love's season as a whole, Love, he averaged 162 yards a game on the ground. Now, and we were saying it's not a running back award, it's a whole season award. But if you're going to draw that line of we're going to look at the whole entire season, I don't know, Love might have just edged them out. It's really close, though. It's one of those, like I said, it's a coin flip. They probably should have 5 finalists. I think the system works out better.
So John's going with that. We have to look and see how many average yards per game Saquon Barkley averages. I bet you it's right around that. I think it's 150 a game. Now I know that was some big ones. Dave, anything else to jump in?
Well, how about the kid from San Diego State? His name escapes me right now. He rushed for more than 2,000 yards this year too. Why isn't he a finalist too? Because he plays for San Diego State. He's on the West Coast, and we really don't get to see him here on the East Coast. But he had a phenomenal year too. San Diego State does play some top teams at the beginning of the season. They played Penn State a few years back. So I just think it's a crapshoot every year. And like I said, with 3 people getting in to be a finalist, and we're debating whether he should be a finalist or not. We're not debating whether he should win the Heisman Trophy. Again, there's no doubt Baker Mayfield, in my opinion, had the best year of any player. Otherwise, integrity or otherwise, we're not going to talk about that unless you want to talk about that as well.
So, John, you're basically what I get from you as a neutral third party, Notre Dame fan, but also here as we're trying to be unbiased, saying you think the rest of the nation, it's a coin flip, it's okay that Saquon Barkley doesn't get in, Bryce Love does. And, John, thank you for coming in. I appreciate your perspective, but I thought we'd need you more. Dave and you were kind of on the same page with the Heisman Trophy thing there. Stop everything. Stop what you're doing. I forgot Saquon Barkley also threw for a touchdown this season, so that's 22 total touchdowns for him this year. And now I rest my case. Fun discussion with John and Dave. We also talked about the college football playoff and local sports, and you can see more sports commentary tomorrow in part 2 of that discussion. And I promise to not bring up the Heisman Trophy again unless Ron Marchetti gets me fired up on Friday. Okay, now the social report.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's talk. The town St. Michael's Ukrainian Church will be having a Halupki and Halushki sale on Saturday, December 9th from noon until 3 p.m. If you would like to place an order, you can call the number on your screen. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Valeria E. Funk of Weatherly. Funeral is Friday at 11 a.m. at the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home in Weatherly. Friends may call Friday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. at the funeral home. Robert D. Cowboy Haludzik of Freeland. Mass is Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at Immaculate Conception Parish at Church of St. Anne's in Freeland. Friends may call Saturday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. at the church. The Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home in Hazleton is in charge of the arrangements. George M. Patrick Jr. of Freeland. Funeral is Saturday at 9:30 a.m. at the McNulty Funeral Home in Freeland. Friends may call Saturday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. at the funeral home. Paul James Sharp of Orange City, Florida, formerly of Jetto. Burial is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Calvary Cemetery in Drums. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland is in charge of the arrangements. Helen Marie Sharp of Orange City, Florida, formerly of Freeland. Burial is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Calvary Cemetery in Drums. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland is in charge of the arrangements. Paul T. Stubbs Jr. of Upper Lehigh. Funeral is Friday at 11 a.m. at the McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland. Friends may call Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the funeral home. And Mary M. Wayne of Lehighton. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. at Our Lady Queen of Peace in Gilbert. Friends may call Saturday from 9:30 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Gower Funeral Home in Gilbert is in charge of the arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers! If you see your name now on SSPTV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Mary Kazanziak of West Hazleton. Call now at 570-455-7267, extension 104, for your free movie.
Some really great young men and women in 8th grade at Holy Family Academy. Help them out this weekend when they're at Gould Supermarket and donate, help get them to New York City. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.